guys, thanks for tuning to this video from Blend. My name's Adam Pearce, I'm the CEO here at Blend. I'm joined here today by Peter Gardner, who's our COO. Hi Peter.
How's it going?
Good, thanks. So yeah, we're here today guys to talk a little bit in detail about some functionality that we have built for clients recently. This is going to be one of a number of different videos that we are going to be putting out onto our social networks over the coming weeks. And the topic that we're going to focus on today is around free shipping. Now, obviously, a lot of merchants out there use free shipping, I guess, as a tool to encourage that sale or to encourage a higher average order value. But Peter, when it comes to free shipping, from your point of view, obviously working with client stores, what are some of the issues with using free shipping, or how can it sometimes kind of fall down when you're using it?
So what we find, a lot of people use free shipping and they'll just have it as a standard offering, free shipping with all orders, and the other things, or potentially their limits are too low, or, the other side of it, their limits are too high. In saying that they offer free shipping at, say, $30, and it's like, what is the incentive to get that average order value up by offering such a low threshold, or alternatively saying free shipping on all orders? Then everybody knows that free shipping is actually included in the product price. So it's sort of counterintuitive to say free shipping on all orders, and always say make sure that you've got a decent limit size in there. It's sort of becoming industry practice that it's going to about $75 or $100 mark now. Even $50 is probably sitting too low for a client.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think, one of the things that, that I remember you always kind of talk to clients about is that you can use free shipping as, essentially that trust indicator. But I guess what you're saying there is that, on the other hand, if you make that threshold too low, it can probably act in the reverse.
Yeah. It's also part of customer loyalty. They might be shopping with you for the first time, but getting them to just make that order a bit bigger, trust you a bit more, and say, okay, well, you are trusting us, so in return, we're going to give you a bit of a benefit, and we're going to give you free shipping on this as well.
Okay, great. Well, I think today what you're going to do is show us an example of a client that we've worked with recently, who we've, I guess, done some work with in terms of obviously thinking about shipping thresholds, but also some kind of specific functionality that's been built onto their store. So I don't know if you can sort of share your screen and give us a walkthrough and tell us about sort of exactly what the customization is.
Yeah, sure. All right, have you got my screen there, Adam?
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Okay, so this is a client of ours that ships aquarium products, and essentially what they've got is a free shipping limit of $99, and that shipping cost is actually, it's relatively high. So I think their shipping cost is $9.99 if I remember correctly, but that limit is $99. So they're making sure that people are getting those bigger orders. The main reason is these are bulky products and they are more expensive to ship, but you'll see that they've got the shipping bar here at the top with additional information that you can load up, and you can actually see their process of what's going on with their shipping. Furthermore on that, what they do have is on their product page, this is the customization we built in. Now, the main reason building in this customization is because there's something called shipping bar blindness. A lot of people actually do not even see this top bar when they're looking at websites. People could be shopping, and then you could interview them afterwards and say, what was our free shipping limit? And they would have no clue. They literally just do not see that top line. So a great way to add this in, like we were saying earlier, it's a bit of a trust booster as well, but adding that down just below the add to cart button adds great additional information. But you got to make it smart as well. So what we did here is we made sure that it was a shipping bar calculator. And basically you see at the bottom here, we've got a progress bar. So you'll see how close you are to getting to free shipping. So currently we're $69 away from free shipping. And again, you'll see that information, again, we've got that information pop up over here. But what you'll notice when we add to cart, we'll get the pop-up. And what we do is we actually even extend this into the cart pop-up. to make sure that now the progress is seen. So now I'm $54 away from free shipping. So if I'm trying to get to free shipping, I'm actually going to hit continue shopping instead of just going to checkout. So, these are the little customizations, making sure that you're carrying them over. I would say this is more of an advanced feature. A great start would just be having that on the product page.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I suppose it's that visual cue, isn't it? It's going to say to people, look, it's all well and good, obviously, kind of saying that there is that free shipping limit, but if you're giving that visualization of it there, I guess it's not true gamification, but I guess it's using that kind of psychology, isn't it? Is that they can see that progress bar is increasing,
Yeah.
and they just need to go that a little bit further to get that free shipping in.
Yeah. No, exactly. And you're also offering up the information about what their total is going to be at the moment as well. So we're not hiding the fact that their shipping costs $9.99. That's clear for anybody to see here once they've added it to cart, that they are paying an additional $9.99. So if they're going to go, oh, you know what, I really don't want to pay that, and I do want that free shipping, let's go and stock up and get a few more products and just make sure we're shipping that all together.
Okay, great. I mean, just from the perspective, and I don't know if you want to just stop the screen share for the moment. We'll have a bit of a chat.
Sure.
I mean, I think one of the good things to maybe look at is that when obviously we implement something like this for a client, what do we kind of expect to see in terms of sort of the core metrics? What's sort of the impact of doing this?
Yeah, so there's probably benefits and maybe some things that you could probably watch to make sure that it's actually not affecting anything. For us, add to cart rate should go up because you're adding that additional information. People don't need to guess. They don't need to go to other pages to try and find out what your free shipping rates are, what your shipping policies are. Having those different elements there available when they're on the product page, when they can add to cart, that should help with the add to cart rate. But ultimately, that's probably the metric that is the least impacted. There's probably a couple that are even more impacted. We touched on it a bit earlier. Obviously, your average order value is the one that you're going for here. Specifically, if you've got a higher average order value, you want to if you've got a higher shipping rate like we do, or threshold, we should say, is at $99. That's encouraging people to go higher and make sure that their average order value is getting increased at that point. So it's got a very good direct correlation with your average order value, your actual free shipping threshold. The other one is obviously people that reach checkout. You're going to have a positive impact with the people that actually are reaching checkout, that are going to convert, because they're not going to be surprised once they get to checkout of what their shipping rate is. So you should see a reduction in that drop off in the funnel from people that reach checkout to actually purchased as well. So yeah, it's just a great way just to bring that information forefront.
And I suppose the things as well, kind of, you were talking about the kind of the increase of that shipping threshold. And I think, kind of what you shared there with kind of having the video is very useful, because I guess, from my point of view as a marketer, I look at that and say, okay, well, I guess what you're doing is you're explaining the reasons for obviously this higher shipping threshold, and that there is a process that goes into the shipping process. It's not, you are creating this, I guess, random number from someone plucking out of the sky and saying, look, that's the free shipping threshold. It's, you've got to get to this because these are the things that we do that go into that process.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a great way to extend that trust. We were talking about trust building earlier with these customizations. You wouldn't necessarily think free shipping is something that adds trust, but adding that information and then like what they've done here is creating a video of their whole process and walking through the packaging process. That just shows people that you're a big brand, that you've got a warehouse, that you've got a system, that you're actually taking care of their package before it gets delivered. Sort of, you can think of it as a reverse unpacking process, that you'd get your influencers to do. It's essentially the other side of it. It's the creation of that package and then the sending out of that.
Perfect. Okay, well, look, Peter, thanks very much for running through that with us today. Guys, I hope you found that useful. If you would like any more information about what we did there, and some more information about free shipping or the functionality that we've created, do feel free to get in touch with us via social, or you can email us directly at hello@blendcommerce.com. Thanks, guys.